Hey, have you ever wondered where people came from? Well, through gradual natural selection over several million years. Wrong. Get out of here with that nerd crap. I'm Jake, and buckle up, because we're doing some more Greek mythology now. So back when the Titans were in charge of everything, they made a bunch of people to chill with, and they had a pretty good time together, but then Zeus showed up, and he was like, hey, I'm gonna usurp you guys now. And Prometheus could see the future, and he was like, oh man, he's gonna usurp them. So he grabbed his brother Prometheus, and they just vibed through the whole Celestial Revolutionary War. Whoa, Zeus just usurped those guys. It's a good thing we did not side with the Titans, or else we would have shared their fate. Well, yeah, that's the whole reason I told you. Ugh. And then once Zeus was in charge, he threw away the old human race and started working on one of his own. Hey, Zeus, nice to see you're in charge now. So, I see you've made your own race of humans. That's pretty cool. You're pretty cool. Please don't smite me. Oh yeah, thanks. I think they turned out pretty well. So, how long do they stay like that? Oh, like 100 years? What? Give or take. Well, what happens after 100 years? Huh, I guess I didn't think about that part. So Zeus scrapped those humans and then he started over. Hey, check it out, I made a new human race, and these ones only take like 20 years to grow up. Nice, so what else do they do? Oh, they just make stuff to kill each other with. The human 3.0s didn't get along very well, so Zeus took away their fire privileges, but that ended up just making them violent and also cold. Prometheus decided to help them out, so he stole some fire from Olympus and he started dealing it out to the humans, and he tried to keep it low-key. But then Zeus found a Snapchat account and shut down the whole operation, and Prometheus went to jail, aka being chained to a rock while an eagle ate his liver every day. And then Zeus was like, how should I bring eternal punishment upon mankind for disobeying my divine will? Oh, I know, I'll invent women. The stories of Greek mythology reflect the values of the ancient societies in which they originated. The inherently misogynistic overtones of this story have been preserved in our retelling for the sake of authenticity, but are not in any way condoned. While it is essential for a progressive society to be critical of harmful beliefs such as sexism, xenophobia, and all forms of hatred and bigotry, it is also important that we refrain from passing judgment on the individuals brought up in these past civilizations, as we ourselves will likely face similar scrutiny from the generations that succeed us. So Zeus told Hephaestus to build a sexy human lady named Pandora, and all the gods gave her presents like a pretty dress, some gold jewelry, a cute flower crown, and a box containing endless pain and suffering to be released unto mankind for their sins, which totally tied her outfit together. And Prometheus went to his brother and was like, hey, I need to warn you that Zeus is going to try to betroth you to a new sexy human lady named Pandora, but you shouldn't accept his offer because he's secretly planning to screw over the entire human race. And Prometheus was like, okay, and then he went and married Pandora, and then she opened up her box. Oh crap, I should not have married you because this was secretly a plan by Zeus to screw over the entire human race. And things got a lot worse for the humans because now they had stuff like disease and famine and spam mail, and after a while Zeus finally decided to just pull the plug on Mankind 3.0 and started making a big flood to wipe them all out. And Yahweh was like, hey, that was my idea. Oh, your idea, huh? Wow, how original of you. Oh, if it isn't
Look, man, you can't go taking credit for every single deluge myth just because you're getting
Hey, this isn't either of your pantheons. Get out of here. Anyway, Prometheus went to his son Deucalion and was like, hey, just so you know, Zeus is gonna make a big flood to eradicate the human race. Thank you, father. I appreciate you using your foresight abilities to warn me of coming conflict, and I will act accordingly. You have no idea how much that means to me. So Deucalion shoved himself and his wife into a box, and they waited out the apocalypse together. And once it was over and they popped out, Pyrrha was like, geez, I guess we're gonna have to repopulate the Earth now. Heh, nice. Except I don't think it's physically possible for us to do that all on our own. I mean, we can still try though. Oh, hey, yeah, don't even worry about that. Just throw some rocks around and I'll turn them into people for you. It's all good. Oh, wow, that'll be way easier than procreating naturally. Yeah, oh, cool, thanks, man. So after eating some rocks around for like an hour, they spawned yet another human race, and these ones were actually pretty cool. And they spent generations going on heroic quests and fighting glorious battles, and people made poems about them, and then some of them got written down, and then some Italian guys read them and were like, these are pretty cool, but the names sound kinda lame. And then some other people were like, hey, your magic stories are cool, but they're not as cool as our magic stories, and the Italian guys respectfully disagreed, but then a little later they were like, wait, never mind, those guys were right, but we're still gonna make lots of fan art about our old magic stories. And then several centuries later, a guy wrote a YA series that got really popular, and a kid in elementary school read some of it and thought it was neat, so it became his entire personality for like a year, and then he grew up and learned how to make moving cartoons, and he was like, hey, I should make some videos about Greek mythology, but like do my own spin on it with silly drawings and my own kind of weird brand of humor, but I also want to actually put in some decent research into it so people will think they're funny, but it also might intrigue them to learn more about the subject because it's actually pretty interesting. And so yeah, that's pretty much all of human history up to now.